I am lying. In the statement, I am lying, I can either be telling the truth or lying. If I'm telling the truth, this means that I am telling the truth that I'm lying, which means that I'm lying. And if I'm lying, I am lying about lying, which means I am telling the truth. This reasoning can go on in an infinite circle and has no conclusion to it. This is the liar's paradox. To figure out the answer to the liar's paradox, let's look at the first two words, I am. I am can be followed by many different words, and each word that it's followed by makes it so the statement is either correct or incorrect. For instance, I can make the statement, I am standing. Or I can make the statement, I am jumping. In the statement, I am standing, this statement is true with linear reasoning. You can see that I am standing as I say that, which makes my statement correct. In the statement, I am jumping, since I was not in the process of going up and down in a jumping fashion when I made that statement, my statement was incorrect and false. With this, we're proving that you can make statements using I am that don't regress into circular reasoning. On top of that, if we examine the statements we just made, we can also come to the conclusion that the word that follows I am does not change what the I in the sentence is doing. For instance, if I say I am jumping, just saying jumping doesn't change what I am was in the state of doing already. Or when I say I am standing, I was already standing, and that is why the statement is true. Following this reasoning, the word lying also shouldn't change what I is currently doing. Although, maybe it can. For instance, if I said I am talking, the reason talking is true is because the act of saying talking means that I am currently doing that action. So maybe the word that you say can sometimes change the state of I, depending on what state it is moving out of. So to figure out if we can use lying to change the state of the word I, let's examine what state the word I is currently in. When we say the words I am, we are essentially claiming that we are in a state of being. If you ended your sentence, I am, period, all you are saying is that you are a being and you exist. Anything added to the words I am are adding attributes to the state of being. And what we need to figure out is, does the word lying change or alter the state of being that you already are in order to make it so that you are lying or telling the truth, or does it fail to do so? In order to figure out if it can change your state, first, we should imagine whether or not you always have to be in the state of telling the truth or telling a lie. For this, I'd like you to just imagine yourself sitting down and not saying anything. While you are not saying anything, are you telling the truth? Are you lying? Or are you doing neither? Are you not telling the truth and not lying simultaneously? We should hold the argument that by simply being, you are in a state of simultaneously not lying and not telling the truth. By not saying anything, you are not taking part in a lie, and you are not taking part in the telling of the truth. But can we talk and still remain in this neither realm? I think we can. The way we can do this is to simply ask a question. If I were to ask you, how did you tie your shoes so nicely? I am not stepping out onto the ledge of truth-telling or lying. I am asking a question. This is neither the truth or a lie. It still remains in the realm of neither. So we've now proven that we do not naturally have the state of lying or telling the truth, and we can verbalize ourselves without changing our state from that neither realm. To prove that the words I am lying don't change our truth state out of the realm of neither, we should imagine ourselves in a hypothetical example where you are in a math class and the teacher is going over a problem on the board. The teacher asks a student to answer, what is the value of x? And you, fairly confidently, come to the conclusion that x equals 2. You raise your hand and say, teacher, x equals 2. The teacher looks at you and says, I like your effort, but actually x equals 3. When you made the claim x equals 2, everyone would agree that you were incorrect. X actually equaled 3. However, even though you were incorrect, you weren't lying to the teacher and you weren't lying to the class. You were able to make a claim about the value and state of being of x without merging into the state of lying or telling the truth. You were able to do this because even though you gave it your best shot, you weren't certain of the value of x. And it is in this uncertainty that we find ourselves able to make statements that don't make us liars or truth tellers. So, in order to prove that the word lying in the statement I am lying doesn't make us a liar or a truth teller, we have to conclude that we don't know the answer to our own statement. Because of the infinite circular reasoning of this paradox, the person who states I am lying can never be confident in their state of being lying or truth teller, and so the word lying can never change the state of the person I out of the realm of neither. The answer to the liar's paradox is that the person who states I am lying is incorrect, and they are neither telling the truth or a lie. If you liked this video, like, subscribe, and comment below. I really want to hear your feedback. If you want to further help with the growth of this channel, go to patreon.com/justaskzach. The link's in the description. Here, you can directly support the growth of this channel and its contents.